I think the biggest thing to ask is, what is a curriculum anyway? I know when I ask around, everybody's got various answers to all of this. And there's been quite a lot of talk around the Archdiocese about this. There's been some fear and quaking. There's been some anticipation. There's been some hopefulness. But I thought we'd do a little bit of Mythbusters by telling you what it's not. A curriculum is not your textbook. All right? By the way, I left off very important people that were part of our team, and it was the curriculum folks at our publishers. So we'd really like to thank them because we would not be able to do this. And I think that was one of the big myths we even had to kind of talk about with them, because they thought that we were writing a book and that you guys were no longer going to need your textbooks. And so can you imagine how that meeting went? I'm amazed I'm still standing here in front of you today. Okay, that one was a rough one because they were using also the term curriculum. We were speaking to the sales reps, who are incredibly wonderful people. I know I've got a few here today. And we've invited the sales reps to be here today so that they're going to be able to assist you with whatever textbook and publisher you went with in implementing curriculum, all right? So we are not writing a book. Now, the pastors thought that because they went, oh boy, free. More money for other things. Ooh, that's going to be great. Okay, so no, that's one. It's not a sequence of grade level topics. In other words, I remember way back, because I've been doing this business for a while, when each grade level would have a topic. I just remember, like, 6th grade was church history, and you couldn't get anybody to sign up for that one. And 7th grade was Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think. I was in youth ministry at the time, so I don't remember the little kid stuff. But I know 2nd grade definitely had to be reconciliation and Eucharist. So, it was topical. So we are not going back to topical, all right? And also something I'm never going to be able to do with my catechist. This is the thing the Cardinal asks every time we meet with him, is he said, are they going to be able to do that? Are they actually going to be able to do this? And we now, after working with the wonderful pilot parishes that were so brave to come forward, we can answer yes. So you can be assured that that can happen. Curriculum is, I thought I'd go on Google, and just Google and figure out what they had to say what curriculum was. So this is what Wikipedia says. It's the totality of student experiences that occur in the educational process. Everything that a kid learns in that environment, from what is in the textbook to other experiences to teachers' experiences to hands-on, everything, from what they learn at home, it's all part of it. And Dr. Sharon Gaines offers this one. She says it's an intentionally planned sequence of instruction consisting of age-appropriate understandings that increase in depth across the life cycle. So in other words, you just go deeper, right? Try to put that in simple terms. So 1st grade, you build on 1st grade with 2nd grade, with 3rd grade, with 4th grade, until you get up to adult. The framework does exactly that. You'll notice that if you start with the target, and when they were presenting the framework in in-servicing, they started with an adult target and then showed from early childhood how it built up that way. So that's what this is saying, right? Did I quote you correctly? Good. Oh, and this is what I said. All right. A unifying thread for your parish catechetical plan across the life cycle. This is what I am so excited about, because I've been in parish work for 30 years. And I've noticed that sometimes, in certain parishes, not in all, not in very many, that, the early childhood person doesn't know what the elementary person is doing, the elementary person doesn't know really what the junior and senior high people are doing, and they certainly don't know what the adult faith formation people are doing. And so you have a tendency to have silos or segments of the work. So what this does is it provides that unifying thread, because you're all going to be on the same page at the same time, so you'll have a lot to talk about. And if you're a childhood person, you need to know what has come before you and what's going to come after you. So you're going to have to talk to one another to make sure that that transition from one level to the next level is done very smoothly and builds on what was done previously.